Did you know that approximately 9.2% of the world population, that's nearly 700 million people, live in extreme poverty, surviving on less than $1.90 a day? It's a staggering statistic that brings us face to face with the harsh reality of poverty. Now, what if I told you that the path to poverty or prosperity is often paved by our mentalities? It's true. There are 10 common mindsets that can ensnare individuals in the cycle of poverty. Each of these mentalities, in its own way, can hinder financial growth, stability, and independence. Understanding these mindsets is the first step towards breaking free from the shackles of poverty. Now let's delve into the mental traps that keep people stuck in poverty. First up, the scarcity mindset, the belief that there is never enough. This mindset is like a pair of blinkers, narrowing your focus to the idea that resources are finite, that every pie has only so many slices. Imagine you're at a buffet, but you're convinced that the food will run out. You pile your plate high, not out of hunger, but out of fear. This is the scarcity mindset in action. Now apply this to money. You clutch every penny, reluctant to invest or spend, even on things that could lead to greater wealth down the line. You see every financial decision as a zero-sum game, where your gain is someone else's loss and vice versa. This mindset can stifle your financial growth. It can make you miss opportunities, or worse, never even see them. The scarcity mindset can keep you trapped in a cycle of poverty, but it's not the only trap out there. Next, we have the entitlement mentality and cynicism. Imagine believing that the world owes you a living, that society should provide for you because, well, you're you. That's the essence of the entitlement mentality. It's a mindset that waits for success to be handed to them on a silver platter. The problem? The world doesn't work that way. Opportunities are not handed out, they are seized. A person with an entitlement mentality may miss out on these opportunities because they're too busy waiting for their ship to come in. Consider this. If you feel entitled to wealth without working for it, you're less likely to take the necessary steps to create that wealth yourself. You're less likely to save, invest, or budget because you believe that someone else should be doing that for you. It's a destructive mindset that can leave individuals stuck in a cycle of financial instability. Now let's turn our attention to cynicism. This is a mindset that mistrusts financial institutions, investments, and opportunities. A cynic might say, all investments are scams or the stock market is rigged. While it's true that not all financial opportunities are golden and that caution is necessary, an overly cynical attitude can prevent individuals from taking calculated risks that could lead to financial growth. Remember, no risk, no reward. By adopting a cynical attitude, you could be closing yourself off from potential opportunities. You might be so afraid of being duped that you miss out on legitimate chances to grow your wealth. So, what's the takeaway here? Both the entitlement mentality and cynicism can be major roadblocks on the road to financial success. They can prevent you from taking action and seizing opportunities, leaving you stuck in a cycle of financial stagnation. Entitlement and cynicism can create a negative feedback loop, but there are more mentalities to be aware of. Now let's tackle the instant gratification mentality and fear of risk. Have you ever found yourself reaching for that shiny new gadget, even though your current one works just fine? Or maybe you've been tempted to splurge on a pricey dinner despite your budget clearly screaming, "Takeaway pizza." That, my friends, is the siren song of instant gratification. It's the desire to experience pleasure or fulfillment without delay. It's the "I want it and I want it now" mentality. You see, instant gratification prioritizes short-term wants over long-term needs. It's the enemy of savings and investing. Why put money aside for a rainy day when you can enjoy it right now, right? But this mentality can lead to poor financial decisions. It can lead to debt, to living paycheck to paycheck, to not having enough for important future needs like retirement or your kids' education. On the flip side, we've got the fear of risk. This is the voice in your head that says investing in stocks, too risky, starting a business, way too risky. It's a survival instinct, really. We are wired to avoid danger, to stay in our comfort zones. But when it comes to finance, this fear can be a real roadblock. Yes, investing involves risk. Yes, starting a business involves risk. But guess what? So does not doing anything. Inflation, for instance, is a silent wealth killer. If your money is just sitting in a savings account, it's losing value over time. The key is to find a balance. It's okay to indulge once in a while, but not at the expense of your long-term financial health. And while it's important to be cautious, you also need to be open to opportunities that could bring financial growth. So how do we break free from these mentalities? By being mindful of our spending, by educating ourselves about finance and investments, and by taking calculated risks. Both instant gratification and fear of risk can keep you from reaching your financial goals, but there's more. On the list next, we have dependency on others, victim mentality and consumer mentality. Let's start with dependency on others. This mentality is characterized by relying on others, be it family or government assistance, without striving for financial independence. This dependency creates a safety net that, while comforting, can stifle personal growth and the drive to succeed. By leaning on others for support, individuals can miss out on the satisfaction and freedom that comes from achieving financial independence. Next up is the victim mentality. This mindset involves blaming external circumstances or others for financial difficulties, rather than taking responsibility for one's own financial choices and actions. It's an easy trap to fall into when times are tough, but the reality is each of us has the power to shape our own financial future. By adopting a victim mentality, individuals relinquish that power, making it harder to overcome financial challenges and achieve success. Let's talk about the consumer mentality. This mentality is all about focusing on material possessions and keeping up with the latest trends. It's a mentality fueled by the desire to fit in, to have the latest gadgets, the trendiest clothes, or the flashiest car. But this mentality can lead to excessive spending and debt, with little regard for savings or long-term financial goals. It's a mentality that can keep individuals stuck in a cycle of buying and spending without ever achieving financial security or independence. These three mentalities, dependency, victimhood, and consumerism, are all part of the same problem. They keep individuals stuck in a cycle of poverty, preventing them from taking control of their financial future and achieving the success they desire. By recognizing and confronting these mentalities, individuals can start to break free from this cycle and move towards financial independence. These three mentalities can keep you from achieving financial independence, but we're not done yet. Finally, we have the fixed mindset and negative self-image. Let's delve into these last two mentalities. A fixed mindset is the belief that one's financial situation is static, unchangeable. It's the idea that you're either born with a silver spoon or doomed to struggle. This mindset can be incredibly limiting, obstructing the path to financial growth and independence. Then we have the negative self-image. It's a detrimental belief you might hold, convincing you that you don't deserve financial success. This mentality often stems from low self-esteem and can lead you to sabotage your own efforts towards financial prosperity. Both of these mindsets can be like shackles, holding you back from reaching your full financial potential. They can prevent you from striving for more, from believing in your capacity to grow and prosper. These final mentalities can be the most damaging of all, as they prevent you from even believing in the possibility of financial success. Each of these mentalities can be a stumbling block on your path to financial prosperity. It's crucial to reflect on these and consider whether any of them are holding you back. Remember, your mindset plays a crucial role in your financial success. It's time to break free from these mental traps and create a prosperous future. Don't forget to comment, like, and share this video to help others escape these mentalities too. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button for more enlightening content like this. Thank you for watching. Remember, your mindset is the key to your financial freedom. Break free from these mental traps and create the prosperous future you deserve. We look forward to hearing from you in the comments section below.